YouTube, what's up? It's been a minute. It's your boy Alex, aka Paradox, aka Docs. Just wanted to tap in with y'all. A lot of people been asking where I've been at. I've just been super busy with work. Work has definitely been keeping me busy. So I decided to try to, make some time on this Sunday, drop a video real quick and just get right to it. AI is the devil, but it's not going anywhere. All this AI stuff, I actually don't like a lot of this stuff with, AI generated videos. You got, I don't know if you go on Reddit sometimes, there'll be like clearly AI generated posts to different subreddits. It'll be, stuff like me personally, I watch a lot of crypto and stock related videos. I'll go on some of these videos, they get uploaded, and after 30 seconds, have like 15 replies. Click on some, or 15 comments, you click on some of those comments, they got 20 replies, and it's clearly bots talking to each other and all this goofy stuff. And it's like all this AI stuff, and I hate those YouTube videos. Y'all probably seen them with the fake AI voice where it's reading a script. All the AI stuff is taken away from just, I like human interaction. I like actual humans talking and not just AI voices, AI posts. I like people actually making stuff, posts on Reddit, posts on YouTube, but that's just kind of how it is right now. AI is not going anywhere. AI is basically like Pandora's box right now. Once you open that box, you can't close it. It's not going away. So I say that to say that, now presents an opportunity for developers. I've told a few of you before, I know some people who work in certain industries where basically, one guy I know in my gym that I play ball with, I guess he's like, he started off as like a data scientist. Now I think he's like the director of what would be their AI group at some kind of oil and gas company. Pretty much he said, if he really wanted to right now, he could, release some stuff that would eliminate 20% of his company's workforce, even with something that's hands-on and manual like the oil and gas field at whatever his company is. He doesn't want to be the guy to do that though until his manager tells him he has to. So a lot of these companies are looking for people to do stuff like that. They're looking for somebody with AI ML skills that can automate some stuff to where, okay, maybe we can let go of a few people that were paying X amount of dollars, and that frees up, more money for the company. And while I disagree with that because you're firing people for AI, if you don't be the one to do it, somebody else is going to do it, unfortunately. That's just how people are nowadays, I guess. People won't stick together. You see, like with the RTO stuff, people don't stick together. Like with Amazon or with Dell, if everybody said, oh, you're going to make us go back to the office? Guess what? Nah, we're all going to quit or resign, all of us, every team. So if you try to do that, you won't have anybody that can work for you. But people are weird. People are selfish. People are they're kind of spineless individuals. So they'll complain about it, but they ain't going to do shit. You know what I'm saying? They won't bust a grape in a fruit fight. They're just going to complain, but they'll do it. They'll be that, they'll be that NPC. They'll be that cog in the machine and just complain about it in forums or whatever. So same thing with the AI stuff. If you're not the one who's going to be the one to implement it, they're going to bring somebody else on who's going to help, implement AI and automation and get rid of some jobs if you don't do it. So that's why I say now is a good opportunity, especially if you're somebody, struggling to find a job. Maybe it's a good time to learn Python and Hugging Face and LangChain and vector databases and all this AI sort of stuff. That's what I've been doing. That's part of the reason I've been MIA, because I'm trying to get ahead of the game, learn all this stuff, learn agentic AI. All this stuff is coming at a quick pace, and it's so difficult to keep up with. But I think if you keep up with it, you get an opportunity. What do they call it? Like first to market opportunity, something like that in the business world. But basically it's like if you're one of the first ones to release a product, just being that first one out there gives you that competitive advantage. Kind of like how Uber was the first one out there with the rideshare service. Then you had Lyft. Then you had, these others. Same thing with like, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, whichever one was first. When you're the first to market, you kind of have that advantage because a lot of people don't know that skill yet. Same thing with all this AI stuff. So that's why I tell people you really want to try to learn that. I've looked at the job market and it's been as bad, maybe even worse in 2024. I thought once Orange Man got elected, jobs might be a little bit easier, but no. Companies are looking for, they used to look for what's the minimum person we can get to do this job. Now they're like, okay, if we're paying $90K, what's the best person we can get for $90K that knows the most? They want a unicorn. They want somebody who could hit the ground running. They don't have to train for 2-3 weeks and start on small tasks. They damn near want you jumping in a production code by the end of the first week. And it's crazy. One of my not buddy necessarily, but a co-worker at the last fintech startup I used to work at, super good with React, genius with TypeScript, also really good at like C#.net. He essentially like architected our last fintech startup app from the ground up. And, he's been laid off for several months. He's even been having issues finding jobs. But he said like when he applies to React jobs, he's not really getting calls back. And I don't know what's his experience, like 8 years, 10 years, something like that. But, when he applies to C# and .NET jobs, he'll get a call back. So that's another reason for the video. Nowadays, if you say React, HTML, CSS, that don't mean shit. That's like seen as basic now. Oh, I know Next.js. I know Redux. I know context. I know MobX. I know React Query. In 2021, 2022, yeah. Back then, that was seen as cool. That was a big deal if you had that and you had experience. Now that, companies see that now, they're like, and what else you got? So you got to sweeten the deal more. They want to see something else. They want to see, C#.net on the back end, or Python and Django, or Python and Flask, or Java and Spring Boot. So just having React by itself and HTML, CSS and experience, no longer enough. That's not good enough anymore. You got to know more now. The barrier to entry every few years goes up and up and up. 2019, if you knew HTML, CSS, React, and maybe some Redux, you was good. You get your foot into the door for, job interviews at least. You do that now, they're like, and? Now, maybe if you got 8 years experience, now they're like, okay, all right. Other than that, they're not impressed by that. You gotta sweeten the deal now with something else. Barrier to entry is, gone up. What they said in the wire, price of the brick went up. Now you got to have something else on top of React. So again, I say that to say all this AI stuff is not going away. I hate the AI stuff, but it's not going away. If you don't learn it, somebody else is, and your company's going to hire that person with the intent that that person can automate some stuff and get like 10, 20, 30% of the people at the company let go, because then that's that many people that the company doesn't have to pay anymore. So would you rather be that person that gets let go, or these skills and you're the one doing that? I mean, it sucks. It's not ideal. It's a cold game, man. What they say, oh, it's just business. I hate that, but it's the reality of the situation. So I just wanted to tap in with y'all, let y'all know, what I've been seeing so far. Also noticed on my videos, I haven't really been posting links to, in the description, I didn't have my GitHub and nothing else in there. So I'm going to post that down below now. Also, it's not done, but some people said they might want to see it. So when I apply to jobs, I had a really difficult time of tracking where I'm at with jobs. Like I'll send in, I'll apply to a job on Indeed. Maybe I'll have like the first phone call interview with HR, or be waiting on the technical interview. And it's tough, like trying to remember, like, okay, this company I applied to, because, in the job market, I'd be applying to like 20 jobs a day. I can't remember where I'm at with this job, that job. So I made an application with Next.js, server actions, and all that, and clerk authentication. And I'll post a link to that below even though it's not finished, just because I think y'all might find it more helpful than just an Excel spreadsheet. It's literally how I track jobs that I apply to on Indeed. Basically, anytime I apply to jobs and stuff, I log into this application, put what my status is, like applied, waiting for a first round interview, got rejected, whatever, the recruiter name, the date of when I applied to this job. That way I can like see like and look and see, oh, I haven't heard from this job in 3 weeks and I've been trying to email them. They must have ghosted me, or I'm waiting for interview results. So I'll post a link to this application. It's hosted on Vercel. It's not done yet. It's low-key ugly as hell because it's using Bootstrap 5, but this is just like an MVP version that just works, and I'll probably redo it with like ShadCN and, Tailwind CSS. But again, appreciate y'all for, everybody's been asking me for a new video. Hope y'all doing well and maintaining out here, because this job market is insane. But with that, signing off. I'll try to make some videos, soon again, depending on how work goes. And appreciate y'all tapping in with me, and y'all take it easy.